was a lonely ghost, uttering a truth that nobody would ever hear. To know that we know what we know, and that we do not know what we do not know, that is true knowledge. It is a very natural human trait to destroy that which frightens us. To think too long about doing a thing often becomes its undoing. No one from the outside can tell or show you what is in your heart. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Always be friendly, always be kind, like the most beautiful flower that you can find. If something is important, it deserves to be experienced deeply. The truths that matter most to us come always half-spoken. We swallowed the chaos because we knew we didn't want to be ordinary. All I have is all I need, and all I need is all I have in this moment. Believe those who are seeking the truth, doubt those who find it. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. Keep creating. The world yearns to celebrate your next masterpiece. Not knowing you can't do something is sometimes all it takes to do it. A person's limitations are only measured by their drive to succeed. When your opponent gives you an opening, be swift as a hare. If a craftsman wants to do good work, he must first sharpen his tools. In war, practice dissimulation and you will succeed. Positive expectations are the mark of the superior personality. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. Words offer meaning. When you've got the meaning, you can forget the words. If truth is not acceptable, it becomes the imagination of others. It doesn't matter how great your shoes are if you don't accomplish anything in them. Begin by seizing something which your opponent holds dear. Then he will be amenable to your will. If you fuel your journey on the opinions of others, you are going to run out of gas. He who steals a belt buckle pays with his life. He who steals a state gets to be a feudal lord. Until you have suffered much in your heart, you cannot learn humility. It's hard not to feel happy when you make someone smile. Sometimes it takes a good fool to really know where you stand. If you always want the validation of others, you won't grow beyond people's expectations. It is much easier to be brave if you do not know everything. Life is short. Live it. Love is rare. Grab it. Anger is bad. Dump it. Fear is awful. Face it. Memories are sweet. Cherish them. The terrible thing about the quest for truth is that you find it. A clown on a throne is still a clown. A king in rags is still a king. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Having nothing to struggle against, they have nothing to struggle for. Life is a full circle, widening until it joins the circle motions of the infinite. I'm just doing me, and to me, that's what got me this far. A trusting heart will follow only those who truly follow their heart. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Attack is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. I'd rather die while I'm living than live while I'm dead. When they say the sky's the limit to me, that's really true. Receive with simplicity everything that happens to you. If those who are sent to draw water begin by drinking themselves, the army is suffering from thirst. A petty thief is put in jail. A great brigand becomes a ruler of a nation. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. We are all insects, groping towards something terrible or divine. If people treat you like an option, leave them like a choice. We humans are more concerned with having than with being. I could die for you, but I couldn't and wouldn't live for you. Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, because even your own shadow leaves you when you are in darkness. True friends are always together in spirit. Lucy Maud Montgomery. Truth is as straight as an arrow, while a lie swivels like a snake. Dream as if you'll live forever. Live as if you'll die today. Either in conflict with others or in harmony with them, we go through life like a runaway horse, unable to stop. No other success can compensate for failure in the home. Choose to correct your mistakes rather than comparing it to others. And regulation entails organizational effectiveness, a chain of command, and a structure for logistical support. You get what you focus on, so focus on what you want. Have enough courage to start and enough heart to finish. Don't chase. Elevate your game and be someone worth chasing after. All I do is lie, and that has made me immune to compliments. Our lives can't be measured by our final years. Of this I am sure. Waiting for changing opinions is like waiting for nothing. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend. If you derive joy in destroying others, you won't go far in life. There's no greater show on earth than observing human nature. True goodness springs from a man's own heart. All men are born good. You have two choices, evolve or repeat. In war, numbers alone confer no advantage. Do not advance relying on sheer military power. From a certain point onward, there's no longer any turning back. You have made the moon, the jester said. That is the moon. Everything that is done in this world is done by hope. Excuses are merely nails used to build a house of failure. If I had it all to do again, there would be more bodies. When you treat your failures as lessons, you can never fail. By what men think, we create the world around us daily new. Do it now. Sometimes later becomes never. Show me that I am everywhere, and get me home for tea. Just remain in the center, watching, and then forget that you are there. It was always the becoming he dreamed of, never the being. Power is not revealed by striking hard or often, but by striking true. I encounter one example after another of how relative truth is. Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. But the truth doesn't need to be known or believed to be true. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. Make the most of yourself, for that is all there is of you. As soon as you trust yourself, you will know how to live. When we're connected to others, we become better people. Filter out the irrelevant noise. Focus on the objective. It takes writing 1 billion bad words before you get to the good ones. One half of the world cannot understand the pleasures of the other. A common man marvels at uncommon things. A wise man marvels at the commonplace. Like the sun and moon, they end but to begin anew. Like the 4 seasons, they pass away to return once more. It is said we learn more from our failures than our successes. Ability, experience, and books have solution for all the problems. Time is precious, but truth is more precious than time.